हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी से मैं
Hare Krishna, Josna Mataji, Shubhangi Mataji, Punam Mataji, Sandhya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you very much for joining today. I will sing one song and we'll start. Okay. Some of the songs also we can sing in this month of Kartik. Krishna Deva Bhavan Vande. I want to sing. Give me a couple of minutes. I just want to put here. Actually, the song written by Rupa Goswami. Krishna Devam Bhavantam Vande. Acharyas, they feel in ecstasy their bhava in the form of songs. Their realizations actually. And during this month of Kartik, we sing this song. There are other songs also, like just like Purushottam Maas, we sang some songs. Likewise, in Kartik also we sing. Every day one song we'll sing and along with prayers.
वचन बोले प्रभुजी, कृष्ण देव भवंतम वंदे.
Yeah, let us read the first translation. Actually, this song written by Rupa Goswami. Book name Stava Mala, and this is in the Sanskrit. Language is in Sanskrit. So one translation, please read each devotee. Okay. Hare Krishna, Lakshmi Mataji, thank you for joining. Madhavi Mataji, thank you for joining. Please read the translation.
Prabhuji, shall I read, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Okay, Mataji. Just
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mataji. Yes, read. First two minutes, and then
Sure,
2,
Prabhuji.
3.
Okay, Prabhuji. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Pray. O Lord Sri Krishna, I am offering a prayer unto you. Please let the bee of my mind be nectarian honey of your lotus feet. 1. Although Brahma in full samadhi cannot catch a glimpse of even a ray of the effulgence from the tips of your toenails, still, O Achyuta, having heard of the waves of your astonishing mercy, I long to receive your grace. Hare Krishna.
Very well, thank you. 2, 3, anybody, please. Chadwan, Hare Krishna.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Go ahead, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Oh, Madhava, although I don't possess even a sesame seed of bhakti for you, still by your inconceivable power, which makes the impossible possible. Please fulfill the desires of my heart.
Hey Sanatana.
Yes,
Hey
Read.
Mata.
Lakshmi Mata.
Hare Krishna, hey Sanatana, because your lotus feet are filled with such wonderful rasa, let the bee of my mind always reside unwaveringly in that nectar which puts everything else to shame. For they are the essence of all sweetness. This is my only prayer. Hare Krishna.
Lotus feet. Charanaravind. Okay, we'll sing. श्री रूप गोस्वामी की जय, श्री गोपाल की जय, श्री गुरुदेव की जय। कृष्ण देव भवन्तं वन्दे, कृष्ण देव भवन्तं वन्दे, मन मानस मधुकर अर्पय निज पद पंकज मकरन्दे, मन मानस मधुकर अर्पय निजपद पंकज मकरन्दे, मन मानस मधुकर रमपरय निजपद पंकज मकरन्दे, कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे। यद्यापसमादिषु विदुरपि पश्यति न तव न काग्रमरिचिम्, यद्यापसमादिषु विधिरपि पश्यति न तव न काग्रमरिचिम्, इदमिच्छामि निसंय तवाच्युत तदपि कृपाद्भुता विचिम्, इदमिच्छामि निसंय तवाच्युत तदापि कृपाद्भुतवीचिम्, कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे, कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे। भक्तिरुदञ्चति यद्यपि माधव नात्वयि मम तिलमाते, भक्तिरुद्याञ्चति यद्यपि माधव नात्वयि मम तिलमाते, परमेश्वर तदपि तवधिका दुर्गता घटना विधात्री, परमेश्वर तदपि तवाधिका दुर्घटना विधात्री, कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे, कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे। अयम् अविलोलयताद्य सनातन कलिताद्भुत रसभारम्, अयम् अविलोलताद्य सनातन कलिताद्भुत रसभारम्, निवसतु नित्यमिहामृतनिन्दिनी विन्दनमधुरिमासारम्, निवसतु नित्यम् इहामृत निन्दिनी विन्दनमधुरिमासारम्, कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे, कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे। मन मानस मधुकर रमर्पय निज पद पंकज मकरन्दे, मन मानस मधुकर रमर्पय निज पद पंकज मकरन्दे, कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, कृष्णदेव भवन्तं वन्दे, Krishna Deva Bhavantam. Goswami ki jai. So we'll continue with the Bhagavad Gita chapter prayers. So before that, any spiritual topic or any spiritual discussion, we take blessings from the Guru Parampara. Just quick prayers. Let me do this. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktananda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Mukha Karoti Vachalam Pangulangayate Vinvikruvadam Sri Gurudhyataranam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Om Avitra Pavitra Sarva Sangatu Bhima Smaret Vipakshan Savahya Abhyantaram Suchi Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. So let me pray. Please. Today also let us hear recordings, and then 3 days, today and tomorrow also, and later we'll practice. We'll recite with sloka and translation. So let me play. BG chapter 12 entitled as what is that? Entitled as
Devotional service.
Devotional service. Bhakti Yoga. Devotional service means nothing but Bhakti Yoga. So Krishna talks about all the Bhakti Yoga verses in this specific chapter. Yeah, still loading. I think that's 10 minutes. Yeah.
Arjuna Uvacha Evam Satayuktari Bhakta Swam Pariyupasate Ye Chamakshanam Abhyaktam Tesham Te Yoga Vittam Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Vishya Evam Vitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopentas Deve Yuktatamam Ye Pakshamanirteshyam Abhyaktam Parayupasate Sarvatra Gamachintyam Chakutasthavanalam Dhruvam Sarniyam Yendriyakramam Sarvatra Smanuddhayaham Te Prapnuvanti Mamevam Sarvabhutahiteram Klesho Mitrastesham Abhyaktam Abhyaktam Dehavakiravakyate Yetu Sarvani Karmani Manisamyasya Matpara Ananyena Yogena Madhyayanta Upasate Tesham
Bhavam Advatsva Mayi Buddham Nivesaya Devasisyasi Maya Eva Urdam Nasaya Chittam Samuddat Nasaksu Sayo Yatato Mam Icha Samardosi Matkarma Paramo Bhava Madardam Api
Shaktosi Kartum Bhatyogamashritah सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं ततः कुरु यथात्मवान् श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासं ध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागस्त्यागश्च शान्तिरनन्तरम् अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यथात्मादृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिर्यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः यस्मान्नोद्विजते लोको लोकं नोद्विजते स यः हर्षमृषभयोर्वेगैर्मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्षः उदासीनो गतिव्यथः सर्वारम्भपरित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः समशत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानं तुमनयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समः सङ्गविवर्जितः तुल्यनिन्दस्तुतिर्मौनी सन्तुष्टो येन चिरतु अनिकेतस्थिरामतिर्भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः ये तु धर्मामृतमिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धानां परमा भक्तस्तेऽतीव मे प्रियः ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः. Okay, so let us read translations. Please unmute yourself and read to do. Okay, it's first come first serve. Read it. I don't want to call names. You only read it. Okay, first two like that. Okay, unmute please and read. 12.1, 12.2.
Arjuna
Hare
inquired.
Krishna.
Change, yeah. Change.
మాధవి మాతాజీ చేయండి మాతాజీ, మీ తర్వాత చేస్తాను.
సంధ్య మాత చేయండి, మీరు చేయండి, మీ తర్వాత చేస్తాను.
Arjuna inquired, which are considered to be more perfect, those who are always properly engaged in your devotional service, are those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the unmanifested? The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, those who fix their minds on my personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be most perfect. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
345.
Bhagavad Gita 12.3.4. But those who fully worship 3.4. Okay. But those who fully worship the unmanifested, that which lies beyond the perception of the senses, the all-pervading, inconceivable, unchanging, fixed and immovable, the impersonal conception of the absolute truth, by controlling the various senses and being equally disposed to everyone, such persons engaged in the welfare of all at last achieve me. Bhagavad Gita 12.5. For those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in the discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody? 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Bhagavad Gita 12.6 and 7. But those who worship me, giving up all their activities unto me, and being devoted to me without deviation, engaged in devotional service and always meditating upon me, having fixed their minds upon me, O son of Pritha, for them I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. 8. Just fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence in me. Thus, you will live in me always without a doubt. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. 9, 10, anybody?
My dear Arjuna, O winner of wealth, if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, then follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. In this way, develop a desire to attend me. Text 12.10. If you cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, then just try to work for me, because by working for me, you will come to the perfect stage. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you, Mataji. Anybody? 11 to
Hare
whoever not
Krishna,
read.
Prabhuji.
Yeah.
I will read Prabhuji.
Yeah,
Bhagavad
please, Mataji.
Gita 12.11. If, however, you are unable to work in this consciousness of me, then try to act giving up all results of your work and try to be self-situated. BG 12.12. If you cannot take to this practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, is meditation, and better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action, for by such renunciation, one can attain peace of mind. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you, Mataji. Yeah.
Yeah,
That is-
Bhagavad Gita.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Okay, Mataji, this is me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Bhagavad Gita 12.13-14. One who is not envious but is a kind friend to all living entities, who does not think himself a proprietor and is free from false ego, who is equal in both happiness and distress, who is tolerant, always satisfied, self controlled, and engaged in devotional service with determination, his mind and intelligence fixed on me, such a devotee of mine is very dear to me. He by whom, Bhagavad Gita 12.15, he by whom no one is put into difficulty and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is equipoised in happiness and distress, fear and anxiety is very dear to me. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, Pallai Mataji.
Yeah, Prabhuji. Bhagavad Gita 12.16. My devotee who is not dependent on the ordinary course of activities, who is pure, expert, without cares, free from all pains, and not striving for some result, is very dear to me. Bhagavad Gita 12.17. One who neither rejoices nor grieves, who neither laments nor desires, and who renounces both auspicious and inauspicious things, such a devotee is very dear to me. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anybody who have not read? Sunil Prabhu, are you there?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, you read this.
12.18-19. One who is equal to friends and enemies, who is equipoised in honor and dishonor, heat and cold, happiness and distress, fame and infamy, who is always free from contaminating association, always silent and satisfied with anything, who does not care for any residence, who is fixed in knowledge, and who is engaged in devotional service, such a person is very dear to me.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji Sanmataji. Thus end the 12th chapter named Bhakti Yoga, which is in the form of conversation between Lord Krishna and Arjuna, which are Lord Krishna and Arjuna, which appears in the Bhagavad Gita. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, chapter 12, Bhakti Yoga ki jai. So now let us continue Gajendra Moksha prayers. So this verse discussion we'll see during the month of Kartik. We will choose some of the verses and discuss. So let us continue with Gajendra Moksha prayers. I am again playing.
Prabhuji, are we doing this every day?
Yes, every day. Every day
Every
because
day, like
this Chappan.
every different chapters we are doing?
Not different chapters. Only because in this month of Kartika, these are the chosen chapters from Bhagavad Gita and chosen chapters from Srimad Bhagavatam. All the devotees in our ISKCON community, we meditate upon these verses. And this
So only 12th
emphasizes
chapter we are doing.
only Bhakti. Only 12 chapter every day. By that end of the Kartik, you are completely handy all these verses, because every day repeating,
So every
understanding.
day we are doing 12th chapter.
Yeah, every day 12th chapter with translation and verse recitation. Tomorrow also we go with the recording and then translation. Later we have to recite sloka and as well as read the translation. Okay. First let us get the tune, get the sloka meter like that. So Gajendra Moksha also we do every day. And Gopi Gita we do every day. Okay. And the last 5 days of Kartika, it's called Bhishma Panchaka. There are the prayers of Bhishma Dev. So those prayers we recite during the last 5 days of Kartik Maas. So that is also this. So total.
I have one doubt that all
Yes,
these shlokas or everything we read, right? We don't understand the meaning, right? So I feel you're just doing it mechanically, right? I mean, we are just.
Acha. Yes, we'll
I
discuss.
don't understand the meaning.
Yes, Mataji. We will discuss. First of all, let us, even though if you won't understand from right now, we will discuss in one of the, either Friday. We will spend time, some of the verses, and I will explain.
Okay,
But let us continue. Let us go through the flow, meditation on those verses and meaning. Mechanical, no more. I mean, spiritual activity, it appears like mechanical, but it purifies actually. It's not mechanical. It acts like, medicine. The more repeatedly we hear, and we read repeatedly, we will automatically get them meaning eventually. In the beginning, it appears like mechanical, but you join every day and recite, and I will explain one Friday, okay? And these prayers, you can relish this month. And Srila Prabhupada written beautiful purports in this Bhakti Yoga 12th chapter. Each verse, he has written purports are super. If you read purports, you have Bhagavad Gita as it is, right, Mother? So you go through with
I have
every
read
day.
the entire Bhagavad Gita, but now when I'm reading this chapter, I'm feeling I'm reading again. I mean, first time I'm reading. That's what I'm getting the feeling.
It's always fresh only. Scriptures always fresh because it's eternal. When it is eternal, it always is fresh. That's why we have to repeatedly read and understand. Prabhupada given nice purports, all these 20 verses from Bhagavad Gita 12th chapter we read just now.
Yes,
every day it's a personal reading habit. Read, every day one purport of this or two purports of this book, chapter 12, and that will help us and enhance in our understandings. Prabhupada is explain everything in those 20 verses. So please read for yourself. You have Bhagavad Gita as it is, correct, right, Mother?
What, Prabhuji?
You have Bhagavad Gita as it is book?
Yes. That's what I have.
English, right?
Yeah, English.
Yeah, please read. My request is every day in this month of Kartik, right after this call, please join every day. And along with all of devotees, you also read and recite. After tomorrow, we are going to recite ourselves. And we are going to read translations. Okay?
Today, I mean, I was just going through all these verses, the meaning, the translation. Literally, Prabhuji, I was going through some difficulty today while chanting. I think it all cleared, like, to pay attention on me. All that, motivated me actually. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Every day I will join Prabhuji.
Yeah, every day if you join with devotees, you get the inspiration, at least to get some interest to read and understand, okay? You'll get that.
Yeah.
So let us go through with the Indra Moksham prayers. I am going to play the recording. 1 second.
Shri Gajendra Uvacha Om Namo Bhagavate Tasmai Yada Etachchidatmakam Purushaya Divijaya Parishaya Vidhimahi Yasmin Idam Yataschedam Yedam Yagidam Swayam Yosmat Parasmat Chakarastam Prapadye Swayam Bhuvam Yasvatmanidam Vijamayayatvikam Vachirvimadam Vacharatirobikam अविद्यदृक्साक्षुभयं दधीक्षते स आत्ममूलो मधुमां परः कालेन पञ्चोक्तमितेषु कृष्णशो लोकेषु पालेषु सर्वहेतुषु तमस्तदासीत् गहनं गभीरम् यस्तस्य पारे विराजते विभुः नयस्य देवा ऋषयः पदं विदुः जन्तुः पुनः पौर्णतिमन्तुनीमितुम् यथा नभस्यात् पृथिभिर्विचेष्टतो दुरत्ययानो भ्रमणः समावतु विवृक्षवो यस्य पदं सुमङ्गलम् विमुक्तसङ्गानयस्तु साधवः शरण्यलोकं कृतमः प्रणम्बरे भूतात् स्फुरतः सवेदतिः.
So Shubhangi Mataji, please read these translations. Each slide, I'm gonna pause and continue. Can you please read these two translations? Actually, Gajendra Moksham from Bhagavatam, 8th canto, 3rd chapter, 2nd verse to 29 verses. All these prayers, Gajendra Moksham prayers. If you see this picture, Krishna, Vishnu helped Gajendra in that depression, in a distressful condition, in death. Almost crocodile catch the elephant leg, and excruciating pain because of in his previous life he's a devotee. He got this remembrance, and in the form of elephant he is remembering those prayers and offering to Supreme Lord. So these are the Gajendra Moksha prayers, very beautiful prayers. In this month of Kartik, we repeatedly read and understand and recite. So please read, Mataji, text 2 and 3. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Shubhangi Mataji. Okay, please, other devotees, unmute yourself and please read. Otherwise, I will call names. Okay. Sunil Prabhu.
Can I read? Prabhu?
Yeah, Mataji, go ahead, read.
The king of the elephants, Gajendra, said, I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Person, Vasudeva. Om Namo. 1 minute.
Prabhuji, did you speak to me just now?
Yeah. I have called you to read this.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Actually, I got another call. So that's
Anyway, mother is reading. You read another two.
The king of the elephants, Gajendra, said, I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Person, Vasudeva. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Because of him, this material body acts due to the presence of spirit, and he is therefore the root cause of everyone. He is worshipable for such exalted persons as Brahma and Shiva, and he has entered the heart of every living being. Let me meditate upon him. Text 3. The Supreme Godhead is the supreme platform on which everything rests, the ingredient by which everything has been produced, and the person who has created and is the only cause of this cosmic manifestation. Nonetheless, he is different from the cause and the result. I surrender unto him, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is self-sufficient in everything. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Now you read, Mataji, Shubhan Mataji, text 4 and 5.
Yes, Prabhuji. Okay. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, by expanding his own energy, keeps this cosmic manifestation visible and again sometimes renders it invisible. He is both the supreme cause and supreme result, the observer and the witness in all circumstances. Thus, he is transcendental to everything. May that Supreme Personality of Godhead give me protection. Text 5. In due course of time, when all the causative and effective manifestations of the universe, including the planets, their directors, and the maintainers, are annihilated, there is a situation of dense darkness. Above this darkness, however, is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I take shelter of his lotus feet.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mataji.
Prabhuji.
Anybody? 6, 7? We'll quickly do this. Yeah. 6, 7.
Hare Krishna. An artist on stage, being covered by attractive dresses and dancing with different movements, is not understood by his audience. Similarly, the activities and features of the supreme artist cannot be understood even by the demigods of great sages, and certainly not by those who are unintelligent like animals. Neither the demigods and sages nor the unintelligent can understand the features of the Lord, nor can they express the words his actual position. May that supreme personality of Godhead give me protection. Text 7. Renunciants and great sages who see all living beings equally, who are friendly to everyone, who flawlessly practice in the forest the vows of brahmacharya, vanaprastha, and sannyasa, all decide to see the all auspicious lotus feet of the supreme personality of Godhead. May that same supreme personality of Godhead be my destination. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Now let us continue.
Text 8 and
विद्यते च जन्म कर्मवान् न नामरूपे गुणदोष एव वा तथापि लोकाप्ययसम्भवायया स्वायया अनुकालमृच्छति तस्मै नमः परेशाय ब्रह्मणेऽनन्तशक्तये अरूपायोर्रूपाय नमः आश्चर्यकर्मणे नमः आत्मप्रदीपाय साक्षिणे परमात्मने नमो विदूराय वरश्चेतसामपि सत्त्वेन प्रतिलब्धाय वैष्कर्म्येण विपश्चिता नमः कैवल्यनाथाय निर्वाणसुखसंविदे नमः शान्ताय घोराय घोराय गुणप्रविदे निर्विशेषाय साम्याय नमो ज्ञानज्ञाय च क्षेत्रज्ञाय नमस्तुभ्यं सर्वाध्यक्षाय साक्षिणे पुरुषायात्ममूलाय मूलप्रकृतये नमः सर्वेन्द्रियगुणदृष्टे सर्वप्रत्ययहेतवे असदाचार्य योक्ताय सदा भासाय ते नमः.
Now 8, 9. Punamadai, can you please read? 8, 9, 10. Anybody?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah, go ahead.
Text 8 and 9. The Supreme Personality of Godhead has no material birth, activities, name, form, qualities, or faults. To fulfill the purpose for which this material world is created and destroyed, he comes in the form of a human being like Lord Rama or Lord Krishna by his original internal potency. He has immense potency and in various forms, all free from material contamination. He acts wonderfully. He is therefore the Supreme Brahman. I offer my respects to him. Text 10. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the self-effulgent Super Soul, who is the witness in everyone's heart, who enlightens the individual soul and who cannot be reached by exercises of the mind, words, or consciousness. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Shall I read 11 and text 11 and 12 Prabhuji?
Yes, yes.
Text 11. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is realized by pure devotees who act in the transcendental existence of Bhakti Yoga. He is the bestower of uncontaminated happiness and he is the master of the transcendental world. Therefore, I offer my respect unto him. Text 12. I offer my respectful obeisances to Lord Vasudeva, who is all pervading, to the Lord's fierce form as Lord Narsimhadeva, to the Lord's form as an animal, Lord Varahadeva, to Lord Dattatreya, who preached impersonalism, to Lord Buddha, and to all the other incarnations. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Lord, who has no material qualities, but who accepts the three qualities, goodness, passion, and ignorance, within this material world. I also offer my respectful obeisances unto the impersonal Brahman effulgence. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anyone? 13, 14?
Shall I read from?
Yeah.
Text 13. I beg to offer my respectful obeisances unto you, who are the super soul, the superintendent of everything, and the witness of all that occurs. You are the supreme person, the origin of material nature, and of the total material energy. You are also the owner of the material body. Therefore, you are the supreme complete. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Text 14. My Lord, you are the observer of all the objectives of the senses. Without your mercy, there is no possibility of solving the problem of doubts. The material world is just like a shadow resembling you. Indeed, one accepts this material world as real because it gives a glimpse of your existence. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Maharaj, thank you. Now 15 onwards, let us hear.
नमो नमस्ते अखिल कारणाय निष्कारणाय अखिलकारणाय सर्वागमनाय महादेवाय नमो भगवताय परायणाय गुणारणिच्छन्न चिदुष्मपाय तत्क्षोभविस्फोर्चितमानसाय नैष्कर्म्यभावेन विवर्जितागम स्वयं प्रकाशाय नमस्करोमि मातृप्रपन्नपशुपाशविमोक्षणाय मुक्तानुभूतिकरुणाय नमोदयाय स्वांशेन सर्वतनुर्मनसि प्रतीक प्रत्यग्दृशे भगवते हृदये नमस्ते आत्मात्मजातग्रहवित्तजनेशशक्ते दुष्प्रापणाय मुक्तात्मविस्सहृदय परिहारिताय ज्ञानात्मने भगवते नमः यं धर्मकामविमुक्तिकामा भजन्तश्चान्तिमाप्नुवन्ति किं चाशिशोरत्यपि देहमव्ययम् करोतु मे तद्भृत्यो विमोक्षणम्.
Text 15. My Lord, you are the cause of all causes, but you yourself have no cause. Therefore, you are the wonderful cause of everything. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you, who are the shelter of the Vedic knowledge contained in the Shastras like the Pancharatras and Vedanta Sutra, which are your representations, and who are the source of the Parampara system. Because it is you who can give liberation, you are the only shelter for all transcendentalists. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Text 16. My Lord, as the fire in Arani wood is covered, you and your unlimited knowledge are covered by the material modes of nature. Your mind, however, is not attentive to the activities of the modes of nature. Those who are advanced in spiritual knowledge are not subject to the regulative principles directed in the Vedic literature. Because such advanced souls are transcendental, you personally appear in their pure minds. Therefore, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Sunil Prabhu, can you able to read 17, 18? Or any Matajis?
Yeah, I can read through 17, 18, right?
Yeah.
Since an animal such as me has surrendered unto you, you are supremely liberated. Certainly, you will release me from this dangerous position. Indeed, being extremely merciful, you incessantly try to deliver me. By your partial feature as Paramatma, you are situated in the hearts of all embodied beings. You are celebrated as direct transcendental knowledge, and you are unlimited. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Text 18. My Lord, those who are completely freed from material contamination always meditate upon you within the cores of their hearts. You are extremely difficult to attain for those like me who are too attached to mental concoction, home, relatives, friends, money, servants, and assistants. You are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, uncontaminated by the modes of nature. You are the reservoir of all enlightenment, the Supreme Controller. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto you.
Yeah, text 19, anybody? Mata is somebody?
Yeah, Prabhuji, I'll read.
Hare Krishna.
Shall I read, Prabhuji, or somebody else?
Read, change. Chalo, text 90.
After worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead, those who are interested in the four principles of religion, economic development, sense gratification, and liberation obtain from him what they desire. What then is to be said of other benedictions? Indeed, sometimes the Lord gives a spiritual body to such ambitious worshippers. May that, may that Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is unlimitedly merciful, bestow upon me the benediction of liberation from this present danger and from the materialistic way of life. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Now let's continue from 20.
एकान्तिनो यस्य न कञ्चनार्थम् वाञ्छन्ति ये मयि भगवत्प्रपन्नाः अत्यद्भुतं तच्चरितं सुमङ्गलम् गायन्तानन्दसमुद्रमग्नाः तमक्षरं ब्रह्म परं प्रदेशम् अव्यक्तमाध्यात्मिकयोगगम्यम् अतीन्द्रियं सूक्ष्ममिवाति दूरम् आनन्दमव्यं परिपूर्णमीडे यस्य ब्रह्मादयो देवा वेदालोकश्चराचरम् नामरूपविभेदेन प्रज्ञाचरया यदाक्षिशोऽग्ने सवितुर्गभासयो निर्यान्ति संयान्ति असद्गस्वरोचिषः तथायतोऽयं गुणसम्प्रवाहो बुद्धिर्मनोऽर्थानि शरीरसद्गाः स वै न देवासुरमर्त्यनिर्यन् न स्त्री न षण्डो न पुमान् न जन्तुः नायं गुणः कर्म न सन्न शासन् निषेधशेषो जयतादशेषः जीविषेणामनिहामुयातिम् अन्तर्बहिश्चाहृदयेन्द्रियोऽन्या इच्छामि प्राप्तितनयस्य विप्लव तस्यात्मनोकारणस्य मोक्षम् सोऽहं विश्वसृजं विश्वम् अविश्वं विश्ववेदसम् विश्वात्मानमजं ब्रह्म प्रणतोऽस्मि परं परम्.
Now read. Sandhya Mataji, you want to read? Text 2021.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
It's 2021. Unalloyed devotees who have no desire other than that to serve the Lord, worship Him in full surrender, and always hear and chant about His activities, which are most wonderful and auspicious. Thus, they always merge in an ocean of transcendental bliss. Such devotees never ask the Lord for any benediction. I, however, am in danger. Thus, I pray to that Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is eternally existing, who is invisible, who is the Lord of all great personalities, such as Brahma, and who is available only by transcendental Bhakti Yoga. Being extremely subtle, he is beyond the reach of my senses and transcendental to all external realization. He is unlimited, he is the original cause, and he is completely full in everything. I offer my obeisances unto him.
Yes, Mother. Thank you. 22
Thank
to 23, 24. 23, 24. Thank you, Mother. Sapan Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Please read.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead creates the mirror parts and parcels, minor parts and parcels, the Jiva Tattva beginning with the Lord, Brahma, the demigods, and the expansions of Vedic knowledge, Sama, Rig, Yajur, and Atharva, and including all other living entities, moving and non-moving with their different names and characteristics. As the sparks of a fire or the shining rays of the sun emanate from their source and merge into it again, the mind, the intelligence, the senses, the gross and subtle material bodies, and the continuous transformations of the different modes of nature all emanate from the Lord and again merge into Him. He is neither demigod nor demon, neither human nor bird or beast. He is not woman, man, or neuter, nor he is an animal. He is not a material quality, a fruitative activity, a manifestation or non-manifestation. He is the last word in the discrimination of not this, not this. He is unlimited. All glories to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. 25 is Lakshmi Mataji. Okay. Okay. Anyone wants to do?
Can I read, Prabhuji?
Sorry, Prabhuji, I was on mute. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay, Prabhuji. Text 25.
Yeah, 25, 26.
Okay. I do not wish to live anymore after I am released from the attack of the crocodile. What is the use of elephant's body covered externally and internally by ignorance? I simply desire eternal liberation from the covering of ignorance. That covering is not destroyed by the influence of time. Text 26. Now, fully desiring release from the material life, I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Person who is the creator of the universe, who is himself the form of the universe, and who is nonetheless transcendental to this cosmic manifestation. He is the supreme knower of everything in the world, the super soul of the universe. He is the unborn, supremely situated Lord. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Last three prayers. Let us hear.
Yogarangita Parmanam Yoga Vipavite Yogino Yantra Pashyanti Yogesham Brahmanadoshyam Namo Namastubhyam Satyaveda Shakti Trayaya Vigunaya Namapanam Yaduranta Shaktaye Madhindriyamanavakyavatmare Nayam Vedasvamatmanam Yacchatyaham Viyahatam Tam Duratyayabahatyam Dharavantamitoshyaham Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Yeah. Joseph Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu. Text 27. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme, the Super Soul, the Master of all mystic yoga, who is seen in the core of the heart by perfect mystics when they are completely purified and freed from the reactions of fruitive activity by practicing Bhakti Yoga. Text 28. My Lord, you are the controller of formidable strength in three kinds of energy. You appear as a reservoir of all sense pleasure and the protector of the surrendered souls. You possess unlimited energy, but you are unapproachable by those who are unable to control their senses. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you again and again. Hare
Hare Krishna. Sunil Babu, last verse.
29, Prabhu.
Yeah, last verse. Read.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, by whose illusory energy the Jiva, who is part and parcel of God, forgets his real identity because of the bodily concept of life. I take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose glories are difficult to understand.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Gajendra Moksham prayers ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Supreme Personality of God, Shri Govindan ki jai, Gajendran ki also jai. Yes, now let us go through another. Only one slide of recitation. Yesterday we have gone through these 6 prayers of Gopi Gita. Gopi Gita from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 31st chapter, those 19 verses, 1 to 19 verses, Gopi Gita. Okay, so yesterday, Deepa Mata recited these verses. Let me do today all the 6 verses and you read translations. Pranatadehinam papakaršanam Trunacharanugam Sriniketanam Phanipanarpitam Te padambujam Krunukuche suna Krindihrichayam. Read translation, anybody?
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Your lotus feet destroy the past sins of all embodied souls who surrender to them. Those feet follow after the cows in the pastures and are the eternal abode of the goodness of fortune. Since you once put those feet on the hoods of the great serpent Kalia, please place them upon our breasts and tear away the lust in our hearts. Hare Krishna.
God and praise. Seventh one. Eighth one. Madhuraya gira Valguvakyaya Buddhamanojashaya Pushkarekshana Vidhikarerimam Viramuhyatir Adharasiduna Pyayasya Adharasiduna Pyayaswanaha. Read the translation. Anyone? Please be active.
Oh Lotus.
Oh Lotus.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, read.
Oh Lotus-eyed one, your sweet voice and charming words, which attract the minds of the intelligent, are bewildering us more and more. Our dear hero, please revive your sweet servants with the nectar of your lips.
Adhara Sidhunapya Yayaswanaha. Our dear hero, gopis are praying, our dear hero, please revive your maid servants with the nectar of your lips. 9. Tava katamritam tapta jivanam kavibhiriditam kalmashapaham Sravanamangalam Srimadat Bhuvi Grananti Ye Bhurida Jana. Translation, anyone?
Yes.
Prabhuji, I'll read, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
The nectar of your words and the descriptions of your activities are the life and soul of those suffering in the material world. These narrations, transmitted by learned sages, eradicate one's sinful reactions and bestow good fortune upon whoever hears them. These narrations are broadcast all over the world and are filled with spiritual power. Certainly, those who spread the message of Godhead are most munificent.
Thank you, Mother. 10th one. Prahasitam Priya Prema Vikshanam Viharanam Chate Dhyana Mangalam Rahasi Samvido Yahridi Sprasha Kuha no Mana Shobhayantihi. Anyone?
Your smiles, your sweet, loving glances, the intimate pastimes and confidential talks we enjoyed with you. All these are auspicious to meditate upon and they touch our hearts. But at the same time, O deceiver, they very much agitate our minds.
Very good. 11th one. Chalasi yad vraja charayan pashum nalina sundaram natati padam silatra nakare sidati naha kalilatam mana kantagaschati. Anyone?
Dear master, dear lover, when you leave the cowherd village to herd the cows, our minds are disturbed with the thought that your feet, more beautiful than a lotus, will be pricked by the spiked husks of grain and the rough grass and plants. Hare Krishna.
12th one. Dina Parikshaye Neelakuntalair Vanaruhananam Bibradavrutam Ghanarajaswalam Darshayan Muhur Manasina Smaram Virayachasi. Last today's, please read anybody.
At
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, you repeatedly show us your lotus face, covered with dark blue locks of hair and thickly powdered with dust. Thus, O hero, you arouse lusty desires in our minds.
Prabhuji, here why it is called lusty desires? Because love, whatever feelings for Krishna is always love, right? It's never lust.
Lusty desires, okay. Thus, O hero, you arouse lusty desires in our minds. They're not that way, Mother. I mean, lusty desires means what they are saying. At the end of the day, you repeatedly show us your lotus face covered with dark blue locks of hair thickly powdered with dust. Thus, O hero, you arouse lusty desires in our minds. How can we understand this? So, lusty desires, see, always gopis they're not in lusty desires. I mean, they are feeling like it's coming that day, but they're always in the loving, without any selfish motives, selfless. No, but you are saying, thus, O hero, you arouse lusty desires in our minds. Because of your lotus face, we are having that kind of feelings. They are praying. I mean, their love only, mother, not lusty, but their feelings.
Yeah, that's what.
Prabhuji,
Yes, mother.
can I tell one thing, Prabhuji? Here, lust, to some extent, it means only a strong desire. Lust can be for the power also. Some people are lusty for the power also. So maybe it's a strong feeling of love. What I understand is.
Yeah,
No, it's a perverted feeling of love is lust. No.
Perverted feeling of
love is lust.
See, karma, basically material desire. We always say
material love is lust.
Lust, yes. Material love. Material love, there is no material love actually. Love is always.
That's what I'm surprised. Why that word lust is used here?
Yes. Strong desire to serve. I mean, we can understand. We can read purports and proper purports and see. We can understand. We'll read Mataji. I'll find out and will you join tomorrow? I will explain something. Okay.
Okay.
Prabhuji, the Gopikas are always yearning to see with Krishna and be with Krishna. So that is the desire that is being awakened in their hearts. Nothing more than that.
Repeat, Prabhu. Yeah.
No, the Gopikas are always desiring to see Krishna and be with Krishna. So that is the desire they are referring to here. So we must look at things in the context.
Good point. They always wanted to be with Krishna. They in their minds, even though Krishna is not there. Yes, Prabhuji. We'll find out some more detailed understandings. You got the point, this Prabhu, what he said, Shubhangi Mataji?
In this material world, love is always a lust. But in spiritual world, or the feelings for Krishna is always a love. That's what I feel. So whatever feelings for Krishna is always love, right?
Correct. Yes. In the material, see, that's the thing. In the material world, there is no love, only lust.
Yeah, exactly. Only lust is there. Yes.
But here, I mean, that understanding is here, wanting to associate with Krishna, wanting to serve Krishna. It appears like material desires, but gopis are topmost, right? They are in the Madhurya Rasa. There is no bodily kind of things. There is no such things. It appears like. Let us read anyway what Prabhupada is. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow.
Okay, Prabhu.
Let us continue. Damodar. Text 12. Good question. This is for me to refer and find out something. Thank you for asking. And you must have to join tomorrow, okay? In order to tell something. Please join. Hare Krishna. So these prayers will continue tomorrow. So Damodar, who are going to sing today quickly?
Prabhuji, can I try?
Yes. First read this. We all know, right? We all know how to perform Deepa Radhana. 4, 2, 3, and 7. 4 from the lotus feet of Supreme Lord. 2 from the belly part of Supreme Lord. 3 circles, lotus face, head part. 7 circles around entire body. 4, 2, 3, 7 clockwise circle. This is last year posture, okay? Anyway, read this 2 or 3 lines. If Damodar, in which context this was sung. Yes.
Hare Krishna. In the month of Kartika, one should worship the Lord Damodara and daily recite the prayer known as Damodar Ashtaka, which has been spoken by the sage Satyavrata and which attracts Lord Damodara. Sri Bhakti Vilasa 2.16.198.
Yeah, check.
Hare Krishna. नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्राजमनं यशोदाभियोलोकलाधवमानं परामृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृतगोप्या रुदन्तमुहुर्नेत्रं युगं मृजन्तम् कराम्भोजयुग्मेन शातङ्कनेत्रम् मुहुश्वासकम्पत्रिरेखाङ्ककण्ठ स्थितग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम् इति दृक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमर्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम् तदीयेषितज्ञेषु भक्तैर्जितत्वम् पुनः प्रेमतस्तं शतावृत्ति वन्दे वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षाम्बरिं वा न चान्यं वृणेऽहं वरेशादपीह इदं ते वपुरनाथ गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनस्यां विरास्ता किमन्यै इदं ते मुखाम्भोजम् अत्यन्तनीलैर्वृतं कुन्तलैः स्निग्धरक्तैश्च गोप्या मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्ताधरं मे मनस्या विरास्तामलं लक्षलाभै नमो देवदामोदर अनन्त विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलाब्धिमग्नम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्यातिदिनं बतानु गृहाणि क्षमामाज्ञामिदक्षिदृश्या कुबेरात्मजौ बुद्धौ मूर्तैव यत्त्वा त्वया मोचितौ भक्तिभाजौ कृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेऽस्ति दामोदरेह नमस्ते स्तुधाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिधाम्ने त्वदीयोद्धरायार्थविश्वास्य धाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयाय प्रियायै नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यं नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयाय प्रियायै नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यं हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा
Jaya Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Shri Radhe Jaya Yashoda Damodara Yashoda Damodara Yashoda Damodara Yashoda Damodara Shri Shri Damodar Ashtakam ki jai, Kartik Maas ki jai, Damodar Maas ki jai. So can we read translations? Because as per the schedule time 8:30, but 15 minutes already gone. More. The more we spend, it's good. It's okay. Anybody likes to read? Translation 2:2. Okoko devotee, 4 devotees. So, anybody likes to read? Translation?
Can I
Hare
read?
Krishna, I'll read Prabhuji. Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
4 devotees. Ready. Be ready. Read it.
To the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose shark-shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Goloka, who, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, but who has been caught from behind by her, who ran after him with greater speed. To that Supreme Lord, Sri Damodara, I offer my humble obeisances.
Two to the one, yeah. Yes. Second
Included, okay. Seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, he is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck, which is marked with 3 lines like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To this Supreme Lord, Sri Damodara, whose belly is bound not with ropes but with his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances.
This one, yeah. 3 for anyone.
Hare Krishna,
By
Prabhuji.
such childhood pastimes, as this is drowning the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy, and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in the knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence, that he is very conquered by the devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all the conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisance to the Lord Damodara hundreds and hundreds of times.
Good. Yeah. Read another one also. Fourth one. Shubhani Mataji.
Yes. O Lord, though you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon, which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Bal Gopala in Vrindavana may ever be the manifest in my heart. For what is the use of any other good beside this? Very nice.
Yes. Thank you, Mother. 5,
Oh
6.
Lord, oh Lord, your face is encircled by locks of soft black hair tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me. O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you. O Damodara, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me by showing your glance of mercy upon me. Deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes.
Yes. Thank you, Mataji. So now 7, 8, last. 7, 8, last 2.
Yeah, Prabhu.
Any Prabhu? Any Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. 7 and 8.
Yeah, Prabhu, go ahead.
Yes. O Lord Damodara, just as the 2 sons of Kuvera, Manigreva and Nalakuvera, were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you in your form as a baby tied with rope to a wooden grinding mortar. In the same way, please give me your own Prema Bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation. 8. O Lord Damodara, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent rope which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Adharani, and I offer all obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord, who displays unlimited pastimes.
Yes, Damodar ki jai, Damodar Ashtakam ki jai, Kartik Maas ki jai. Oh, sorry, please repeat after me. This is a beautiful prayer. Akash Deep Mantram. Please unmute yourself and repeat after me. 3 times let us do. Akash Deep Mantra. Damodaraya Vishwaya.
Damodaraya Vishwaya
Damodaraya Vishwaya
Vishwarupadharaya cha
Upadharaya cha
Namaskritva
Namaskritva Pradashyami
Vyomadipam Hari
Deepam Hari Priyam
Damodaraya Vishwaya
Damodaraya Vishwaya
Rupadharaya cha
Vishwarupadharaya
Vishwarupadharaya cha
Namaskritva Pradashyami
Namaskritva
Namaskritva
Pradeshyami
Pradashyami
Vyomadipam Hari Priyam.
Vyomadipam Hari
Vyomadipam Hari
Priyam
Priyam
One more time, last enthusiastically. Damodaraya Vishwaya
Damodaraya
Vishwaya
Vishwarupadharaya cha
Vishwarupadharaya cha
Vishwarupadharaya cha
Namaskritva Pradashyami
Namaskritva
Namaskritva
Pradashyami
Pradashyami
Vyomadipam Hari Priyam.
Vyomadipam
Vyomadipam
Hari
Hari
Priyam
Priyam
Please repeat after me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama
Rama
Rama.
Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Thank you so much for joining today. Only 2 minutes. Message. Where did you refer this?
thank you,
In the,
Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
thank you, Punamati. Where did you refer in one? Can you please share the link? Pallavi Mataji.
Yeah, Prabhuji, I'm sending.
Yeah. So actually, Shubhangi Mataji. So that
Yes, Prabhuji.
short message you have seen, na?
What, Prabhuji?
Chart message sent by Pallavi.
Yeah.
Mataji.
Okay.
Online, no, we have authenticated some sources on the online, Vanipedia, Veda base, some such.
Okay, Prabhuji.
That is what it
Okay.
is meant. So basically, I mean, it's deep to, we are not in, this is another understanding, now I'm remembering. Basically, we are not there to understand. It's still in the bodily platform. So it looks, you read from the chart.
There is so much disturbance now, Prabhuji. I cannot hear you properly.
Oh, 1 second, 1 second. Mute
Can you please
everybody.
mute other? Yeah.
Yes, done. Now you read, please, that one.
The what Pallavi Mataji has sent.
Uh-huh.
Do you want me to open the link?
Link and read, that's also fine, but better.
Okay.
Link
Okay.
also has the same
The-
thing, Prabhuji. Whatever she has
Same
typed,
thing.
that's there in the link.
Okay. The lusty attitude of the gopis does not refer to any sort of sex indulgence. Srila Rupa Goswami explained that this lusty desire refers to the devotee's particular attitude of association with Krishna.
And next also there, let me share. In continuation, so that Acharya, what they are saying, we have to understand from their Acharya, Rupa Goswami. So this is the thing. In continuation, this is the thing. Every devotee in his perfectional stage. What is a perfectional stage? There are 5 rasas, and ultimately Madhurya rasa. So that is where gopis are situated. In his perfection stage, as a spontaneous attraction to the Lord. Vatsalya rasa also spontaneous attraction. Sakya also spontaneous attraction. Dasya also spontaneous attraction. And Santa also spontaneous attraction. And Madhurya also spontaneous attraction. And that attraction is called sometimes the lusty desire of the devotee. So it's not on the bodily platform as we refer in the material world. It's not lusty. This is there in the nectar of devotion. Thank you, Pallavi Mataji, for searching out. And we have to understand from the footsteps of our acharyas. So our knowledge will be perfect. Otherwise, it will be doomed. We are thinking always in the bodily platform, material modes of nature. We are in the material world. We always think lusty means that only. Beyond lust, it's a different level. Lust there in spiritual world, but it's not on the body. In the spiritual world, there is no body. There is no body in the spiritual world. Only Sachidananda Vigraha, eternal spirit souls. There is no question of lust there. Actually, it appears, the Acharya says, but spontaneous attraction that we understand from the Acharya. Okay. Anyway, I'll read the purport also. And
So the gopis, yeah. Because we are talking about gopis, right? So here gopis are material. Gopis have body, right? We are talking about here gopis, we are not talking about the spiritual world. We are here talking about the gopis, who are there on
Gopis'
the earth,
body,
right?
yes, gopis' bodies are not spiritual.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Material.
Okay. Not material. Here, even Vrindavan, that's where Vrindavan Dham is the topmost planet. Golok Vrindavan, we say. Vrindavan Dham is the Bhauma Vrindavan, replica of spiritual world only. It is appeared in the material world. Vrindavan Dham, the dust is spiritual. Even the material world also, whatever Krishna spent in the Vrindavan Dham, the dust also so much purification. So it's not on the bodily platform. They are not the material bodies. Okay. Krishna comes along with these various devotees when he appeared on the planetary system, Guloka. He appears with all the associates. So they are not bodily.
So these are all. These are all the souls from this spiritual world who comes down on the earth to perform the leelas, you want to say.
Correct.
Including the gopis.
Yes,
Prabhuji, I would like to add one point, Prabhuji. Our desires in the material life are with some reason behind it. Whereas gopis' love towards Krishna, there is no reason. There is no desire. So there does not exist any lust. Lust means just, Krishna looking at them. ఒక చూపు మా పైన వేస్తున్నారు, we say, right? That itself is more for them. So they please Krishna in so many ways that remove all our desires and, just pull us to you. So that, pure love is referred as lust in this.
Even we now, after coming to Krishna consciousness, even what love we have for Krishna is pure love without any desire.
Yes, Mataji, but we cannot compare with Gopika's love. We are very, very far from them. We are having a material body and too many allegations, too many thoughts in our mind. Where Gopi's love is very pure. That's why they say Vrindavan.
ప్రభుజీ ఇట్లా ఇంటర్ప్రిట్ చేస్తారని భగవద్గీత యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ రాయాల్సి వచ్చింది ప్రభుజీ ప్రభుపాదకి.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes. So that is the thing, Mataji. I mean, our minds are limited. We cannot understand some topics of spiritual. This is the highest revelation and realizations. We cannot understand with our blunt senses, especially mind. Mind is limited. Okay, so only through the disciplic succession and through these acharyas we have to understand, and we have to satisfy with that. We cannot apply our mind. No, if we apply our mind, doomed. That's not good. Okay, so anyway, good question, Mataji, for muscle exercise, brain muscle exercise, but we have to follow the acharyas. Okay, thank you so much for joining today. Damodar Maas ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. We'll connect tomorrow. Dhanavad pranams again. Vanchakal patarubhyasya kripa sindhubhaivacha patitanam vishnu namo namo. Ananta koti Vaishnava ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Hari Bol. See you all tomorrow. Krishna conscious night. Hari.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji, for sharing the information.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
We have to find out right link. Vani Course is a right source for our ISKCON. And, yes. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. See you all
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Morning Mangalarti also, please join. Anybody
Yeah.
likes to join, please
Okay, Prabhuji.
join.
Prabhuji, about this
Chant.
last. when we read-
Mangalarti is at what time, Prabhuji?
4:30. 4:30 Mangalarti, 5 o'clock Japa. 5 to 7. 5 to
Prabhuji,
7 in the morning.
the books also this was mentioned about Gopi's love, Prabhuji. When we read books, no, Prabhuji, Prabhupada books.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, where do you do the Mangalarti?
Because love was explained.
Respect, I do in my home every day. I open the video, Zoom call, and some devotee is joining the Mangalarti and Japa 5 to 7. One sitting Japa, single sitting Japa. That helps to complete our 16 hours in the morning itself by 7:30. Yeah. Where Mataji, I mean, if I'm which congregation you are part of? This is the first time I'm talking to you.
Yeah. Balgoin Prabhuji.
Bhargav. Okay. Bhalgavan Prabhu
Bye,
is a
Uncle.
wonderful, nice devotee. You can ask these questions
Yes,
to him.
Prabhuji.
He will give.
No,
He will-
actually, first time I'm coming across this word here, Prabhuji. That's why I never asked Prabhuji. Because in Bhagavad Gita, this word is not there, right? We have finished Bhagavad Gita. There we never come across this word. Bhagavatam, we have yet to start. So maybe it will come.
10th canto is the topmost. I mean, we have to read through from first, second, third, fourth, but
Yeah, of course.
but just understand from the Acharya's perspective. That is the only thing, and we cannot apply our own brain. So it's not okay. So as we read Nectar of Devotion, see the Rupa Goswami what he said. Spontaneous attraction, sometimes it appears like lust, but it is not lust. It's a pure selfless devotional love. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Yes, Prabhuji.